general intuitive tarot reading for the month of February. And since it took me so long, I was putting so many readings into one. So I decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the love readings out of the way first. And so this is Cancer, and it's love for February 2022. This is a general reading. My name is Barda from Roosters Peacock. I'm also with YouTube. It's Roosters Peacock Tarot. I'm on TikTok on Roosters Peacock Tarot. And then Facebook, I have Roosters Peacock, and I'm also on Instagram on Roosters Peacock. Okay, so I will be uploading these and notifying everybody that I will be putting them up. I decided not to go live with this so that I could just go ahead and get them out for the signs. We're going to do love first, and then we'll do the next set of readings after I get all the loved ones out. Is going to be just life in general. If love kind of flows in there, then I'll just kind of read it how it comes, okay? So we've got the clock. Needs time, take time, okay? So it's time to heal, to progress, cycles, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal, progress. So there's progression that was coming for Cancer. And I think that actually for this group of Cancer, if they haven't already started taking action on healing, whatever this was that has to do with love, they will be working on this or thinking about this quietly in February. And like I said, I already told, I did Geminis, and everybody forgive me, see my hands? They're beautiful. Well, that's because I do art too. I'm working with resin. So I wanted to get these out. So we're just going to do it. All right. This is a group of Cancer who is trying to overcome heartbreak. This is the month of February. This is what they're working on. Again, healing heart. And I feel like going like this. We've got in the middle, needs time, takes time. We've got heartbroken, healing heart, okay? So definitely healing from heartbreak of some kind, or a toxic relationship, or just feeling deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning can be a complete loss here. We've got girl talk. So it's about Cancer starting, whether you're male or female, you're stepping out and you're actually kind of vocalizing this to other people. You're not so much keeping it to yourself. And I feel you're talking to trusted people, because in order to heal, it is go ahead and talk things out. But, just like anybody else knows, you have to be very careful who you talk to, because you can't trust everybody. But with this one here, with the girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Even if you're not happily single, you could be. But even if you're not happily single, you've decided to stop living in this past right here. You've decided it's time, and it's going to take some time to get over this heartbreak, and it's going to take time to heal this heart, okay, from whatever it was that happened. You could even be out and about with friends, and you could actually be spending the time with friends, actually either talking to them about them or actually just getting back out there again, not necessarily for dating, but actually just getting out there, because I feel there was a time of seclusion where you didn't really want to be around people. All right. Well, I'll take them two face down. We've got paradise, happiness, expansion, joy. I don't feel like reading anything further into this, because this does feel like it's for the group of Cancer who have ended a relationship, or a relationship has ended somehow. I don't feel necessarily a choice on Cancer's part. If it was, then read it that way. But I feel it's more of this is a healing. I mean, we've got healing heart, heartbroken, needs time, take time. So this is not something I feel that Cancer necessarily wanted, but it happened. Happiness, expansion, joy. This is what your focus in February is. Learning to take and be happier. Why? Oh, sometimes being an intuitive tarot reader, I feel like taking that card too. These two cards right here fell down. I don't know until I pull them over, which I will flip them over here in just a second. Sometimes when cards fall or are face down, sometimes it's something what you're hiding. You're hiding your feelings, or it could be that feels right, or it's something anymore. Okay. All right, let's see what it is. Talking and the boat. Okay, here it is again. Okay, so this could also be with Cancer. This is for a group of Cancer right here that actually were healing a heartbroken. It needs time, takes time to heal. They're still in this. This is still kind of raw, but they're actually sitting here, actually getting back out there. We've got the girl talk. We've got talking here. Male or female, it doesn't matter. You could actually be starting to talk to somebody else, and it actually helps you move on from whatever the situation of this loss was here. Just in conversing more. This is probably why it's down like this, because there are some cancers that are going to be sitting here and they'll be like, oh, this sounds like me. And they'll be like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound like me. Because this right here doesn't necessarily have to apply for every cancer. Okay. Not in this group. This is for, this feels right to me that there are some cancers who's going to decide, you know what, I need to go ahead. I want to get back out there. We've got the girl talk, getting back out there, time with friends. Maybe you're out with friends, and then it could just be talking to people in general, because before, I feel this group of cancer actually clamped down and decided this was just so painful, and it's still kind of raw. Messages arrives, text, email. Okay, you could, and if this is a group of cancer who also had this heartbreak because there was some kind of separation, and this is not going to go for all. If you guys know it's over, do not read into this. This is for the ones, maybe perhaps there was a misunderstanding. It's talking about that message. If you're wanting to know if that message arrives, text, call, email, that is possible. Okay, but that's only if you two are talking now. All right. All right. So if you're not talking right now, then do not read it like that. But this is also about a group of cancer who, after this healing heart and heartbroken time and needs time, take time. And it's been a long time. They've taken a long time. All right. This could be about them getting back out. They're actually, maybe you even could be conversing with somebody else that you're interested in online, and you're actually talking through this, and somebody is ear, but it ends up being more, because this is a love reading. And here's the possibility. Here's the boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on. Still some closure issues for some, but it's still moving on. Okay. Starting to live again. And you've got the ascending. You are rising above this. Transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for a union. This could be, I mean, like I said, it could be, you could be, for a small group, you could be talking to people or a person on the internet that actually is a hearing ear. And that actually there is some kind of connection there. Okay. So we've got the girl talk. It could be also about the group of cancer who've decided that, you know what, I can't live in my shell anymore. So let's get back out there. Let's go ahead and get, you know, I've got to start. I can't get over it overnight, but I can start working. I'm healing my heart. I'm heartbroken, but I'm still going, you know, it needs time to take time. It's time for me to start living again. That's what it feels like. Yep. So there was definitely a breakup, separation, okay, or some kind of silent treatment or abandonment of some kind. And for whoever it applies for, I do feel like saying this, or it was complete where that person was completely taken away. All right. So the situation is about Cancer has been sitting here with sunglasses on, pretending. I'm surprised I don't see the mask yet for this group here. This in February, you're still sitting back, and you're, you know, even if you're talking to people, you're sitting back and you're still kind of watching. Now, if you are a Cancer and there's a relationship that has ended, here's a point that I want to put out to you. Watching, looking, stalking. If it's you or the other person, for some reason I feel like saying this, stop it. There's no reason to be like that. You need to move on, heal your heart. You may be heartbroken, needs time. There is somebody else moving in that will actually help heal your heart. All right. And for some groups, some of the feels, it's kind of like a mixed bag here. It's kind of like but yet they're still trying. That's what I get. They're trying to get, you know, and if you're not physically doing this and you're a Cancer and you're not physically doing this in the month of February, you will be taking at one point and you will be thinking this out and you will be working on it. Okay, so we've got the photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Okay, so if you are of the Cancer group that is sitting here looking, stalking, watching, if you're sitting here watching somebody online, you need to stop. Okay, you need to just go ahead and let this go. You have another opportunity that is actually moving in if you're just kind of paying attention instead of having the sunglasses on, not paying attention. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Do not waste any more time on this past. And like I said, unless it's somebody where they were actually just literally taken away from you, that does not apply to you guys. But if it's a relationship that ended, then you guys need to, It's time to stop going through and reminiscing over the same thing over and over. It's time to move on. It's time to heal that heart. It's time to, don't fake it to make it. This is progressing. Okay. This is progressing with the boat, moving on. Okay. All right. We've got the twin flame card. And now, before we go any farther with this one, this could have been a twin flame, but I don't feel that. I really don't feel that. Okay, there's the engagement ring. Actually, for some of you, what I feel like saying with this one right here, with the twins flames and the engagement ring, it feels like to me that actually this could be a possibility of a person who's coming in that could be this person. This feels right to me. That does feel right. We've got the message. Okay, that is your message. Yes, that feels correct. The message is you've been living in a prison. It's time to, and this is, here's prison. And we've got the libido, all right, which is your stamina. Or there could have been a third-party interference, okay? But however it applies to you. The message is this is a self-contained prison. And it's time to get out of that prison and start living again. Stamina. It's time to get your stamina back. All right. It's time to get out of that cave, because what happens to cancers whenever they, when something like this happens, what do? They go within their shell. And this is where you're sitting right now. Now, this is being recorded January 31st, okay, 2022. So it applies to when you get on here and you run across this video and you're watching this and you're like, yeah, this sounds like me, then you do it from that time, not from the time necessarily recorded, because there is always, when it comes to watching videos and stuff, unless it's like TikTok or something like that, because it goes by names and stuff. But when it comes to YouTube, if you're running across video on the internet and they're just random videos and you come across and you're like, okay, well, they recorded that on the 31st, so that must be for just the 31st. That's got to be for that. No, when you run across and it sounds like you, sometimes that's what you're needing to hear right then and there. Whether it could be, you could be sitting here you could be sitting here in June and run across this video and be like, that sounds like me right now. Well, then listen to it. You're meant to hear it. Okay. It's divine timing. You're going to take and you're going to get it when the message. Yes. See, divine timing. Yes. All right. Okay. So right now, Cancer is, and this is a love reading, but right now they're really focused on their money. All right. But in the meantime, it looks to me like there's a high possibility you're actually going to, this is Cancer. February is going to be Cancer coming out of their shell. All right. Working on healing this past hurt, this past loss. There could have been an engagement ring. Okay. Or there could possibly be an engagement ring coming to you from this new connection. All right. So read it how you will. To be real short ones, I'm going to pull from the romance deck here. Let's see what else we get here. And like I said, this is February Love 2022. All right, so we've got the True Love card. The Retreat card. All right, so to me, whatever it was here in Cancer's head, it was true love. Okay, and the way I feel like reading this is, you see the people walking away here. This doesn't necessarily feel like it's two people walking away. There could be a reconciliation here, but for the ones where it was reading where this was ended and you're healing a heart and stuff, I mean, if you know it's done, then do not read more into it than what you should, okay? Retreat. For some of you, it could be where this could come back together, or it feels like a new person. You're actually talking to somebody new. Yeah, heart-to-heart conversations. Whoever this person is going to be somebody you can talk to. Now, if it's reconciliation and it was just misunderstanding, then it looks like it could be coming back together. You'll need to retreat, time to disconnect from the world, but do it together. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. But if this is a new person, and for most of you Cancers, for this group of Cancers, it really feels like that's what it is. You'll actually be connecting possibly online with somebody. Somebody that you feel like you can actually open up to and talk to, and actually it's healing when you do it. Okay. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And I feel spiritual path there, because I feel like this connection right here, you have not let it go. That's like, and there could be religious factors, but I really feel that your religion, and how do I put it? That's not the proper way to put it. You religiously love this person. So that was your spiritual path, was to come together. That's what I feel for this. Now, if it's about religious factors, then go ahead and read it how you will, but I don't feel that. So it's talking about you need to free yourself from this past relationship. It's time to take back control of your life. You need to keep an open mind. Because why? Because here very, very soon, you just have to be open to it. There's the talking. There's another talking card in here. There's going to be connections of some kind. Okay. So keep an open mind. All right. So February, anything else? And whatever you do, let go of control issues. These control issues coming up because there was separation. Because of somebody that you had in your head that you were either married to or you're going to be married to. There was an engagement card in here as well. It's time to, and I'm not going to say be cruel and cold, get over it. That's not what it is. You have to heal. Okay. There will be somebody who's actually going to be communicate with and communicate freely. And just do not constantly be bringing up this past thing. It's not something that needs to be brought into the new one. You'll be able, I see, to be able to talk this out, talk it out, let it go. Okay. See, forgiving and learning. Learn from experiences. Forgive. All right. Okay. Is there anything else I want to add to this? Yes. We got sudden change, shocking news. Okay. So this is talking, I thought this was talking about the past one when I saw sudden change, shocking news. I thought maybe it was an upheaval. This whole thing was an upheaval. It probably was, but it's talking about this new one coming in. All right. Or this relationship that's coming where there's misunderstanding and they came back together. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing inner child growth. Okay. So this next person that's coming, or if you are separated and you know they're still there and you know, don't read more into it. Like I said, I will repeat this until I'm blue in the face. Do not read more into it. If the old relationship is done and it is not, or that person is no longer there, do not read more into it. For a lot of you, this is going to be new relationship, connecting on a new level with somebody new that you can, like, you talk freely to them, and it could turn into love. Seduction, yes. Okay, so this could be a romantical connection that you're going to be having. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Both parties are flexible. And we've got the Phoenix. This is your final card. New phase. For some of you, it could be rekindling, renewing, transformation, growth, and changed mind. But for most of the group of Cancer that I'm seeing, as the old relationship is no longer. And so therefore, you'll be rising above this. All right. I wanted to just make sure I'm going to do all the love readings first. And then I'm going to be working on just the regular ones for February 2022. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.